there's a stage that one reaches where they go from being inculpable to being culpable morally, meaning it counts against them, so to speak. And so I think this is demonstrated in Scripture. And again, it's not a certain age, but it's based on one's ability, mental capacity to understand and to know, and one's maturity. So just a couple scripture references that I think prove this point. Jesus tells the disciples, he says, you must become like one of these, pointing to children, because for such as these belongs the kingdom of heaven. Now, that's a teaching for us to say, hey, we need to have a humble, simple, grasping faith of God and his kingdom. Okay, that's really instructions for us. Yet Jesus couldn't use children as an example unless they truly belong to the kingdom. So Jesus kind of gives us this affirmation that children belong to the kingdom, that they are not morally culpable for their sins. And then also consider, if you're familiar with the story of the Israelites wandering in the wilderness, it took them 40 years to get from Egypt to the promised land, and it's not because they didn't have GPS, okay? It's because they sinned. But who did get to go to the promised land? Their children. Their children. And so it's because their children were innocent before God.